Hello, everybody, and welcome again to another edition of Movie Masters. We are your hosts, Movie Master Mike
and Geek Master Jay,
and we are back and just as mediocre as ever with our shortened review of Batman and Mr. Freeze Subzero.
Is that what it's called? Batman and Mr. Freeze Subzero?
Yes, Batman and Mr. Freeze Subzero. I know, it's a really stupid title. The series is called Batman Subzero. But we just watched this movie. We did a commentary track on it. I watched it earlier today, and you haven't seen it in 20 years, however long it's been. Probably not 20. It hasn't been 20 years since it came out, but 15, 16 years since it came out. So we did a commentary track. So he didn't actually just sit down and watch it, but I did earlier today. So I might have a little bit more to say about it. But I liked it.
Me too.
I liked it a lot better than Mask of the Phantasm.
Me too.
We were talking in the commentary track that the car chase scene in this movie was so much more intense and engaging than the last one.
Yeah, it engaged the viewer much better.
Yeah.
For a couple of reasons, which might talk about in a couple minutes.
Yeah. I mean, what else?
Because that's more to do with the movie in general other than just a car scene. I mean,
right. Yeah. You want to talk about the plot of the movie?
Sure.
All right. Well, the plot of the movie is Mr. Freeze has his wife Nora Freeze, who's in cryogenic freezing because she has a rare blood type and she needs an organ transplant. So he is looking for a donor. Well, first these military guys in the submarine come and crash into his lair in the Arctic without knowing.
Is it a lair?
It's his lair.
It's a lair.
Yeah,
it's a full-on lair.
It's his full-on lair.
All right.
And they ruin his lair, and they knock Nora out of cryogenic freezing or whatever. Like, not completely out of it. Like, she's not like
a freak accident too, huh?
Yeah, it was just a complete accident that they surfaced right where his lair was.
Right where his lair was.
But
I bet you he was like, why'd I have to pick a lair here?
Yeah. But so that forces him to go look for a donor because it messed with the cryogenics that was keeping her alive, so he has to do it soon. So he goes to Gotham to get his old business partner, his old not business partner, but the doctors work in pairs or whatever. On things. It's not just one person doing experiments, it's multiple, but his old partner in science.
His old science buddy.
Yeah, his old science buddy. Who, I forget the name of the guy, Belfour or something.
Oh, is that the fake name?
Yeah, when you said it sounded fake.
You know what his name is.
Yeah. But, and it turns out that guy is, he owes a ton of money to the government. His stockbroker keeps calling him and saying, you owe this money, you need to do something about it. They keep hounding me about it. And so Mr. Freeze comes and gets him. They go to the hospital and they look up people who have the same blood type. And he's like, well, there's nobody dead that has that type of blood type, for an organ donor. He's like, they won't use live people. And he's like, what? You gave me a little nugget of gold to help you out because you're a criminal. Like, I don't need something way more than that if I'm going to help you abduct a person and unwillingly take their organs away from them to save your wife. So he gives them this huge chunk of gold, says, I found a vein in the Arctic, so let's go do this. And so they find Barbara Gordon's name in the list to have the same blood type. So it turns out Dick and Barbara are on a date, and they're about to go up the coast for the weekend to some jazz festival in some town. I forget the name of the town they said. But so he goes to the restaurant. A scuffle kind of ensues, but she's like, all right, don't hurt anybody here. I'll go with you. And so she does, but then Dick takes some dude's motorcycle, and it was this awesome car chase.
Well, he doesn't just take the motorcycle. He very quickly trades the motorcycle for his vet.
Yeah, he's like, here, take my vet. But and throws him the keys. But so they have a car chase scene, but Mr. Freeze gets away. And so Commissioner Gordon's pissed. He's having everybody looking for his daughter, up and down the coast, here, there, a 20-mile perimeter everywhere.
But just to comment real quick on the car chase thing, the fact that Mr. Freeze gets away, and that it was Dick, not Batman, doing the chasing, were a couple of things that made the car chase a little better. That you're interested in it as a viewer because it's things that are happening. Where in Mask of the Phantasm, it was a flashback, and
it didn't really matter. It was just his first time stopping some
random thug stuff, and it didn't affect the storyline at all. The flashback could have not been there. It shouldn't have been, really.
Right.
Where this is, pivotal to the plot line,
right,
where Mr. Freeze abducts
Barbara.
Batgirl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so from there, Batman and Robin do some investigating, and they find out that this doctor that Mr. Freeze is working with, owed a bunch of money. The science buddy owes a bunch of money, so they talk to his stockbroker, and they get information from him. Or as they're talking to him, the guy happens to call his stockbroker, and they record the conversation. They go back and listen to it, and you hear a shipping foghorn, and then some buoys. So the shipping lanes, and they figure out they're on some old oil rig platform, an oil driller that's abandoned. So they go out there and they save Barbara, and that's pretty much the gist of it. And but from start to finish, it was so much more involved, and because it has Batman, Robin, Batgirl, but she was Barbara Gordon for most of it. She's only Batgirl for 5 seconds
in the beginning before she gets abducted.
Yeah. And it was really just for just to show that she's
just to show that she is Batgirl. She didn't have to be. It could have been a different character. And for all that she was involved with the the saving of the day and all that, it should have been a different character,
Yeah, but I mean,
it didn't have to be.
No, but they
the whole the fact that she's being chased by
Freeze, this guy.
By the guy with blue eyes, the fake name. And she's running away because she's scared. That's not a Batgirl thing to do. Yeah, that's a damsel in distress thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
she'd do some things she flipped the table. She was running. She was always trying to get away.
But there are things that they could have made it a regular girl.
Yeah, they could have, but that would have made us less interested. I think one of the reasons we are interested in the story is Batgirl. It is Barbara Gordon.
You're right. It
is because at the time she is dating Dick Grayson. Like I said, they're going away on this romantic weekend together, and so. Robin is so involved in trying to get her back. Commissioner Gordon wants her back so badly. That it's pivotal to the story that it is Barbara Gordon.
Well, the story is that Dick Grayson wants to get Barbara Gordon back.
Yeah.
Not that Robin wants to get Batgirl back.
Right, yes.
I mean, it's the same thing or whatever, but the story, what we're seeing, what we're engaged in the plot, we're engaged in the specific plot, is Dick wanting his girlfriend back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The fact that they're Robin and Batgirl, it just makes us interested.
Right, yeah.
Because if it were dude and chick, wouldn't even watch the movie.
Right, exactly. That's why I think it being Batgirl, not just some girl that Dick's dating.
Who they are is cool.
Dating,
Yeah, and the fact that it was just different.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Yeah, one of the reasons why we didn't like Mask of the Phantasm, we didn't know who the fuck Alicia, or whatever her name was.
Andrea
Beaumont was. We didn't care. Who the fuck is she? Who cares? And it's flashbacks that a lot of it, they were just kind of lovey-dovey.
You know who that should have been is Talia?
Talia al Ghul? No.
Talia al Ghul. Because that was the same type of, romance. And then she comes back with, she's... It could have been Talia... What is her name?
Al Ghul.
Al Ghul?
Yeah.
That sounds like a whole name. Hi, I'm Al Ghul.
Oh my god, I've never thought of it that way. That's hilarious. I'm gonna start doing that. Hi, I'm Al Ghul.
Right?
Al Gore.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking more for some reason a Scooby-Doo character.
Oh.
Like Vincent Van Gogh, his brother Al.
But that would make him Al Van Gogh.
Yeah,
instead of just Al Ghul.
I guess.
Unless
Van's his middle name.
Yeah, Van Gogh. No.
Who cares?
Yeah. Anyway, we're so involved because it does involve more characters that we know and like. Mm-hmm. In Mask of the Phantasm, it was Batman and the Joker. That's all we knew.
I think it would have been actually less interesting if it was Robin trying to save Batgirl. It was interesting. It was more interesting because it involved their alter egos.
Yeah, even when I said Batman and Robin do some investigating, at one point it was Bruce and Dick who talked to a scientist that they know about cryogenics, and she was like, well, I know a little bit about it, but really you want to talk to this guy. And that was the guy that Mr. Freeze is with. Yeah. Because he knew a lot about it because him and Mr. Freeze worked on it together.
Yeah, the whole movie
was Bruce and Dick. They were at a party in the beginning. Bruce, Dick, and Barbara showed up. That's when Dick asked Barbara, hey, you want to go away for the weekend? And
the whole movie was really characters doing, I don't want to say stuff out of the norm. What am I trying to say here?
I don't know.
They're breaking character, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Their character.
Right. Well, we were talking about at the end of the commentaries that Bruce Wayne is Batman, and he pretends to be Bruce Wayne. But Dick and Barbara, yeah, they're, at this point, Robin and Batgirl, but they're also Dick and Barbara.
Yeah.
You know, they actually want and have normal lives.
Right.
Like, Mr. Freeze finds out where Dick and Barbara are on their date because they call up her house, and it's her roommate that answers and tells them, like, oh, they're, you know, at some restaurant before they go away for the weekend. And so, like, Barbara, you know, has a roommate. They're going to school. They have, you know, they're going away for the weekend. They're not going to be Batman or Robin and Batgirl for this whole weekend that they're away, you know? Batman, Bruce Wayne would never do that unless going away had involved Batman, you know, because they had to investigate something up the coast. Like, I think it's time for Bruce Wayne to go up the coast, you know, so he can be Batman while he's there. And
he says stuff like that. Did he say that in The Dark Knight?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's time that I take a cruise or something. Like,
no, to Japan or whatever.
Yeah. Well, he takes that cruise with the Russian ballet. He takes the whole Russian ballet.
Oh, right.
And that also cock blocks Harvey and what's her name on their date.
Yeah.
But yeah,
he totally does cock block Harvey.
Yeah.
He was like, hey, you thought you were going to see the ballet.
Yep. But what was I saying? Well, yeah, they actually have lives. They'll go away for the weekend and not worry about being Robin and Batgirl. But Bruce would never do that.
Actually, from what we just talked about, he would fake having a life to ruin other people's lives. He doesn't want anyone else to have a life either.
Yeah, exactly. Because the only life in that trilogy that he wanted outside of Batman was with Rachel.
Yeah.
So he tried to cockblock Harvey as much as he could.
Pretty funny with his fake life.
Yeah, with his fake life.
That's funny.
But so in this one, the car chase scene after Barbara is abducted involves Dick, not Robin.
Right, which is much more. I don't want to say much more interesting, but like we've seen the whole superhero saves the girl. You don't usually see
their alter
ego save the day.
Right.
And you had Dick, and then you had Barbara at the end doing stuff as Barbara. Yeah. Even Bruce Wayne goes to talk to the scientist. You know, they even bring him out of his mold a little bit. And then, I mean, Mr. Freeze can't break character. He doesn't have an alter ego.
Right.
But at the end, he is like working with them and
because
saving their lives as they're like physically holding Nora. You know, so he's trying to save them.
The oil rig starts to explode because the stupid scientist guy was shooting at it, so it made it, you know, it's an oil tanker, so it was exploding. So
never learned about combustion.
Yeah, and Barbara even says, "Stop shooting! This is oil, you idiot!" But he never does. But Nora and this kid that just happens to be with Mr. Freeze, like some Eskimo kid, are trapped down below. So Batman and Barbara have to go down and save them. Because Mr. Freeze's legs broke because something fell, you know, part of the rig fell on him. But he's totally like, you know, freezing with his gun all the fire so they can get through and stuff. And he says, because they have the Batwing, they're like, we need to get out of here. And Batman's about to, you know, pick them both up. And he's like, no, like, you know, take them first. You can come back for me. You know, make sure Nora's okay. Like, all I care about is Nora.
What about the Eskimo kid? What happened to him?
Barbara grabbed the Eskimo kid. Okay. We never see what happens to him after they rescue him.
Screw the kid.
Yeah, Nora. But it involved their alter egos a lot, especially Dick and Barbara. She was only Batgirl like for 5 seconds. They showed her beating up some guys because before the party they go to in the beginning, Commissioner Gordon's like, oh, like, you know, my daughter, you know, she's running late, like, but she's a good kid, and like then it shows her like beating somebody up, like, you know, lots of guys are after her. A bunch of dudes are trying to beat her up, you know. That's the only time we see her in costume.
I think the most, like, I think we should take away from this movie is, like, the most interesting part is people growing out of their shell, kind of, like, people not being restricted to, except for Batman, not being restricted to their characters, like their suits, you know. And that they do have lives. Everyone but Batman has lives.
Right, everybody but Batman.
You know, it's just cool to see that side of it, which you don't usually see, other than like Iron Man and, you know, Wolverine. Yeah. You were saying that you would see Wolverine as Logan do the exact same things he would do as he would in his Wolverine costume. Yeah. But with Batman, like I was trying to say, is that if Bruce Wayne ever came into a situation where he had to, like, you know, save somebody, like beat up a bad guy, he would do it, but in like a I'm just a guy trying to save this person because, you know, that's like the right thing to do, but I'm not going to go all ninja Batman on them. I'm going to throw a few fists, I'll get hit, like,
and I'll probably win because I am Batman, but I'm not going to like show all of my skills in doing it. I'm not going to
like the Court of Owls that happens.
Right. Yeah. So he dumbs down Bruce Wayne, even though Bruce Wayne might save the day or the girl or whatever the situation is. He doesn't do it in full-on Batman fashion.
Whereas Logan just wouldn't care.
Yeah, he would just bust out his things.
But he doesn't really have like an alter ego.
Yeah,
he doesn't hide who he is to like protect himself.
Right.
But
in this movie, we do see Dick Grayson trying to save Barbara at any cost. Yeah, he goes all out. He's riding that motorcycle, jumping over things, and he's trying as hard as he can. Whether he's in the Robin costume or not, he's going to try as hard as he can.
See, if they were as smart as Superman, they would wear their suit underneath their clothes,
right,
and just find a phone booth.
That's true. They could do
that's
that.
all he had to do. Well, I guess not Robin because he doesn't care, but Batman.
Right, Batman. Yeah.
Does he wear it underneath his clothes anyway?
Probably.
The gray.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But I really like this movie because it was so involving in these characters that I know and like, opposed to Andrea Beaumont, who I didn't know and
didn't care. Yeah.
Yeah,
and it took the characters we know like a step further,
right?
And we saw both sides of their world.
Yeah,
which is what I've been trying to say this whole time. I just couldn't find the words.
Yeah, we did see both the Batman Robin side and the Bruce
both
Dick
sides
side.
of the coin.
Both sides of the coin, exactly. They say that a lot in Batman because Two-Face, both sides of his coin. The Joker and Batman are two sides of the same coin. So yeah, good reference. Would you recommend this movie?
To Batman fans?
To Batman fans? And there's just nobody else?
Well, most people don't like cartoons anyway.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah,
they're
weird.
Yeah, they're weird.
They're weird.
They are.
For not
I
liking
love
cartoons. I know. But, it's hard to say when we're watching something like this whether or not someone else would like it.
Yeah.
Like, would I recommend the Ewok cartoon to them? No. This, maybe. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good little 69-minute or 65-minute, however long it is, movie.
Yeah.
It's not too long. It's like, 3 episodes of the show.
Yeah. I would recommend the Son of Batman more so.
Really?
Still, yeah.
Okay.
Still like that one a lot.
Huh.
Still like that one a lot.
Right. I would probably pop this in over Son of Batman.
Really?
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Yep.
Nuh-uh.
Totally. I don't know, something about this movie I've always liked ever since it came out in '98 when we got it.
Maybe because of the reasons we touched upon, or?
Yeah, I mean, I just love Dick Grayson as Robin, Nightwing, whatever he happens to be at the time.
Who, when he puts on his Robin suit, shrinks.
Right, yeah, we noticed that when he was Dick Grayson, his chest was bigger, his neck was bigger, he just looked like he had more mass on him. And when he was Robin, he was like this skinny person.
Kid,
yeah. It was kind of weird. But, I don't know, that motorcycle chase scene, I've always just really liked that scene. The music, I think, is really great. I love the animation style again, same as Mask of the Phantasm. I just love the animation. So I would
Plus
totally...
it's got, a non-cheesy Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, it's got the awesome Mr. Freeze from the series, which everybody loves. Everyone loves that one episode, The Heart of Ice. Everyone loves that episode. So
that's the one where he sinks to the bottom. Where does he sink to the bottom of the ocean but he's still alive, he's going to be at the bottom of the ocean forever? What's that from?
I don't know. It's been a long time since I've seen Heart of Ice and the other episode that he was in the animated series, so I don't know.
He doesn't die, but he gets frozen in ice and he sinks to the bottom of a lake or the ocean even. But he's immortal or whatever.
He's not immortal.
He's not immortal?
No.
He's not immortal.
He is a mortal.
Yeah, but he lives forever?
No, that's... No, he's not an immortal.
He lives forever.
No, he doesn't. He's not an immortal.
Forever, right? He's a long live then? Extremely long live? He can't die?
No, I think he can freeze himself.
Immortal?
Like a Dunedain? Just lives unnaturally long lives?
What is it?
A Dunedain?
Dunedain?
Yeah, from Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
Aragorn was a Dunedain.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he was 85 years old, but he looked like he was.
Oh, he was 85? I don't know.
Yeah.
No, but he's immortal though.
No, I don't think he is.
He doesn't die. Can't be killed.
No, I think in
he can kill, but he doesn't age ever.
No, I think he can't. He just he would freeze himself to not age. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think he's an immortal. Anyway, maybe you could tell us if he is or not in the comments.
Yeah.
because I don't think that
is Mr. Freeze immortal.
I don't think he's an immortal. Anyway, I would totally recommend this to pretty much anyone. If you're interested in Batman at all, I would recommend you watch this movie.
Yeah, me too.
Now, do you have anything else to say about it?
No.
Yeah, we both really liked it.
Yep.
All right, well, tune in next time when we do the next movie in the animated movies list of Batman, which is Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker.
Super looking forward to this one.
Yeah, you're super psyched.
Super psyched about this one.
I've seen it a few times, and I really like it. It's really cool. And there's actually I have a Batman Beyond comic book, which is kind of the same thing
as the movie.
Yeah, it's a little bit different, but it's basically the same.
All right, so I won't read that before next week, but I will read that after next week.
Yes. So remember to like, comment, and subscribe on this channel. And as always, we are your hosts, Movie Master Mike
and Geek Master Jay,
reminding you to speak your geek
and balance your geek
with equilibrium.